Today was expensive. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. We got another day of trucks, and some more trucks. It's brutally hot. So tomorrow's supposed to be our worst day. Springer Builders actually just called me and they said, hey, your drums are in. So that was pretty quick. Ordered them Monday morning and it is Wednesday. So pretty excited for that. We got to stop and pick that up. Then we can, well, we're waiting on seals. So always waiting on something. This truck, we're gonna start doing the wheels. I don't know if I'm able to get them off. My brother's ditch witch that we've used in the past actually blew a motor, I think. Well, it grenaded. It's got 1,000 hours on it. So they were pretty surprised it made it that long. But I do have a fuel button to go into here, which I gotta remember how that goes. It's a little dusty too. So we might clean that up, throw a fuel button into this motor. Then it's just the wheels, and I think I got a wheel seal that's going bad, so we got to check on that. So a 290 Cummins is pretty much the same platform as an 855. So like pumps, everything like that, different heads, and then an intercooler on an 855. This is the fuel button that started in the truck. It's a 30, so you see the size is bigger. This is the one we're going to put in. It's a 15. And that one that's actually in it is a 25, I believe. The difference is how much that hole is, how big, how much capacity. So we'll swap that out. You got all your kit and everything else here, and it's just a cover. That goes right there. So you take the fuel filter off and swap everything out. This just literally falls out. There's a spring on the other side of it, and you swap it. So O-ring in the spring. Looks good. Did I really need to do that? Probably not, but I've had those buttons, so I got a 15 and a 20, and I've had them literally sitting in a bag for like a year and a half. Swap it out, see how it runs, go from there. So I really need to get an EGT gauge in here just to keep an eye on it, but I got a buddy with a 290, and I think he's got like a 9 or a 7 in it, and yeah, it smokes a lot and everything else like that. I don't want it to smoke a lot. I just need a little bit more oomph to, you know, get up the hills. So we will see how that works out. I got that done. It's freaking hot. Tomorrow's supposed to be even hotter. Oh, yeah, being 5:30, I don't know if I want to start trying to take these tires off, or maybe I'll see if I can get done with work earlier tomorrow, and in the real heat we'll try to take them off. So we got to pick up the drums tomorrow and yeah, go from there. So alrighty, that might be it for today. Go home, get some office work done, and figure out what the rest of our plans are. So I'll catch you tomorrow. We got to stop and pick up some brake drums and go from there. Had a pretty good work day so far. On my adventures back after work, I was able to stop, and well, I'll show you guys exactly what I got when we get home. And we start diving back into that Mac. Yeah, so we got to do that, and we got to see about those tires in the white truck. But I got parts for the Mac, so big plus. I forgot my axle nut though, so I did not get an axle nut socket, which I'm just kidding. We're gonna stop and grab one at Frank's. So Frank has quite the supply of tools, the inventory of tools, and he's definitely helped me out in many pinches where he has a specialty tool and I do not. And he's got a ton of axle nuts, so it's something around a 4-inch. When I was at Fleet Pride the other day, they only had one and it was loose in it, and I said, oh, I don't want it if it's got some play, because yeah, over time that doesn't make any sense. So alrighty, we're gonna stop up there. I just jumped off Route 2 We're jumping on 495 here, and there's traffic like always. So, but yeah, we'll jump up. Frank's 2 exits up from here, and we'll grab that, and then we'll go do some wrenching. It is 97 degrees right now. Feels like it's 102. Whew. I hate the winter, but it's pretty warm today, and it's gonna be really warm in the hoop building. So, but hopefully we can get some progress done on this Mac, and yeah, I got some things coming up. So yeah, glad you guys are joining along. But alrighty, we'll jump over there, see what's going on. He remembers everything. He knows where we are. Frank's not here, so Jazzy isn't here. I know. So, pulling in here at Frank's. I forgot they took down some bins. They're doing some site work here. All sorts of wrapped up. Yeah, Frank's elsewhere. And I said, hey, I need to get some axle nuts. He said, yeah, run over. They're over here. Oh, yeah. He's got a whole box of them. What do we got? Okay, we're back. Always shut it off. So, somebody did ask. It's 290 Cummins in this. Nothing special. Somebody's all up in arms about, oh, you can't turn fuel up on anything. Relax, okay? We ain't doing a lot of work to the fuel side of it. Alrighty. I'll let it get aired up because well, I gotta back this in. I'm not gonna drag around things, but we'll let it get aired up. Tennis ball. It is way too hot out for Yanko. He says, screw this. I don't know where he went. Probably in the swamp again. But I got seals. I got the seal driver, the shaft. Where are we here? Air valve. Pretty fancy. So discontinued part, but they still had them in stock, I guess. Bunch of packages. Well, some nuts and bolts and stuff like that. The other seal. Axle nut, 4-inch fits it. Just got to clean up the edges. I forget what exact. I got a can of brake clean and some other stuff. What else we got going on in here? One thing I think is lemonade mixes, but we'll see. A pair of vice grips. Milwaukee vice grips. I love Amazon for stuff like that. So I have vice grips for work, but I really don't have any around here. So we will see. Oh, that's nice. Comes with a little strap pad and everything. Oh yeah. Now we got them here. Different sets. Okay. So we got that. Keep in mind, Amazon here, most stuff's like a day, maybe 2 days. So yeah, package of brake clean. I was running a little low on that. The other day when I got food, they got Dell's lemonade over there, and let me tell you what, pretty wild. Air valve stem caps, because I didn't have any of them, so some black caps. And a bucket of Dell's lemonade mix. So, comes with a little scooper thingy. But, because you can't get it anywhere. So if you see Dell's lemonade, trust me, get it. You can buy the packets on Amazon though. Freaking wild. Alrighty, I'll back that out. We'll back the work van in. We'll get that unloaded. Not as good as the actual stuff in the glass bottles. Just gonna throw that out there. Kind of disappointed, because this gels in the glass bottles, 100% the best lemonade I've had, other than maybe some like little lemonade stand on the side of the road for 25 cents. Yeah, big fan of those. Today was expensive. Seals are right. That's always a plus. Like I said, I got the seal driver kit, and yes, they give you the seal driver kit. They give you the tools when you're buying seals, so you just got to ask for them. And the whatchamacallit, the rod. So put that in, get it in there nicely, and send it home. So alrighty, that's not, well, they weren't cheap. $230 for that, for 4 of them. $157 with shipping for that. $159. Here we go. Drums. So there was a lot of comments that, hey, you could get them surface, you could get them this, you could get them that. They had some odd wear on some of them. Yeah, we could get them machined and stuff like that, but I figured if I'm gonna put this much effort in right now, we might as well do it right. So that was $1,300 with the hardware, I think. So 4 drums. They did get them in a very, very, very quick manner. So appreciate the guys at Spring Rebuilders in Worcester. I know a lot of people said, oh, they'll do it, they'll get just parts, and yes, they have in the past, and yeah, they hook it up. So got those, got to clean it up. Bearings are all good. So hardware, once it's on the truck and it's clean, I'll go around, paint them up, get them looking halfway decent. But yeah, got to figure out cleaning these. Alrighty, this is a mess, but we're getting. Let me put that back in the bag. So all of the wheel nuts, the axle nuts, I mean, they all got burrs from previously, so we just got to clean them up. They do fit the socket real well. That one is on. So that one's on, torqued. So you torque the inner one to 200 as it spins, then you back it out, then you torque it to 50 as you spin it, then you put the lock collar in between, which is, or the lock pin in between that locks into that little groove there, and then you torque the outside one to 300. So that's all on. The axle's got to go in. I will admit, it is brutally hot in here, so I'm gonna go home and we're gonna start this project early tomorrow morning, get some done before the sun gets up. It gets super hot. We do have a plane to catch tomorrow evening, being Friday. I got a day trip, so I'll be back on Saturday. Yeah, you guys are coming along. I don't really know what to say about it yet. I guess we're gonna see together. So, alrighty, we'll get a little more action tomorrow. Get this in. I do have paint to put on these, which would be good to get some done. Throwing that on by yourself, holy smokes. But new hardware, new drums. A lot of people have messaged and said, why don't you have the drums laid out and everything else like that? So if you come over here, that one's halfway okay. I think the one I brought, they have bad grooves that go in and out, and they're out of spec and they're full of oil. So at the end of the day, might as well just get it done. So seal driver worked awesome. That's all in. Yes, we got to put oil inside of here before we close it up, so that it's got oil to start with. And then I got primer to put on them and black to put all on that, and then we'll clean the wheels up. So what a project. It's just been dragging on. So I apologize, truck work, but it's what I'm doing daily. So I get done with my day job, get home, do this. It's 7:30 now. In here, it's like 100 degrees. It's still 100 degrees. So alrighty, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll dive into some more of it tomorrow. Yeah.